Hey there everyone, welcome back to Illusion Terry's channel. This is me Rhythm, and today I'm going to share my experience regarding my interview for IMI Delhi. It was held on 5th February 2026 and it was an online interview. There were two panelists on that day. The interview started at around 11:30 and my turn came around 12 p.m. only. That's a pretty good fast time. So there were two panelists actually, a male panelist and a female panelist. The male panelist looked over 50s and the female panelist was mainly between 30s to 40s. And the female panelist actually started asking after I've done the greetings and all. So first of all, what kind of decision have you taken in your life? I mentioned regarding why I shifted from the science background during my class 12 to the management background. I mentioned about the importance of monetary policy, fiscal policy, and also the overall union budget, and how it's attracting me, why it is too crucial for the Indian economy to grow. Next, they asked me about why IMI. Pretty generic question. Next, I mentioned about creative faculties. So I actually started this question on a back foot, but again I hit it out of the park after I mentioned regarding how they are trying to integrate the theoretical framework with the practical learning and all. Next, they mentioned me any company that you have readers regarding. I mentioned my internship company, that is Indian Post Payment Bank, and they asked me a question that what are the products or what are the services that they are trying to sell. I mentioned as many keywords as possible, especially savings account, current accounts. They're trying to promote financial inclusion more, etc. Now the male panelist. So they asked me first. He asked me first of all, what kind of misconception did you have in life? I mentioned a Bengali proverb that education is not at all everything. You have to have attitude, you have to have beliefs, you have to have more and more like that. I've mentioned. He asked me about leadership qualities. I defined leadership properly, and I also gave examples like MS Dhoni, Rohit Sharma, in order to demonstrate the examples of keep proper pillars for whom we should idolize as proper leaders. Next example of leadership that you have shown. I mentioned a leadership that I have done at PepsiCo, leadership skill that I have shown at PepsiCo. Next, he also mentioned or asked me about the short-term goals and long-term goals. Accordingly, I have answered. And finally, he asked me about my hometown, and that was the end of the interview. So one question I guess I missed it. That was the difference between profit and revenue. I mentioned it well and said okay. Then I tried to say back, sir, should I give an example for better understanding? So no, it's okay. It's very efficient answer. So I could have realized yeah, they are actually pleased by my answer. They are just not showing it. But yeah, let's see. It's after a long process, and right now I feel the interview was pretty good. So right now, as you can see, I am dressed up accordingly. Right now, I am going to keep the WAT test for Goa Institute of Management. So wish me best of luck. Thank you everyone. The next video will be about SITTM and SIBM Nagpur. Honestly, right now, I can say that one of the interview actually went pretty bad. The other went pretty average. Not average, just I missed it one question, and that was all my fault. But yeah, I will be sharing those experiences soon as well. And if you like the content, please like, share, subscribe. Illusion Terry's. Thank you everyone. Goodbye. Have a safe day.